Howdy, 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 y'all. Tonight, unlike usual, because today would be legs per usual, because I had to change up my split. Tonight is chest and triceps. And a different thing that we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be showing you guys that you genuinely just need the basic amount of equipment. Because I'm going to be working out at my mom's house. And to tell you the whole split today, or not the split, what the workout, the exercises are going to look like, it's going to be incline bench, maybe bench press normal. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do that. I might just do some light kind of, whatever sets, maybe some flies with some dumbbells. Triceps is going to be a lot of overhead extensions with barbell, and then it's going to be tricep kind of pull down with like some, bands, just to really burn out my triceps at the end. And then other than that, I might do some push-ups or some some dips at the end. My whole point of what I'm thinking, or what I'm saying right now, is it doesn't take much. If I really wanted to, right, it costs me $10-15 at Walmart. I can get resistant bands. If you wanted to do chest, here's what I would say: chest and triceps. Get bands, get a doorway, do some tricep pull downs. And this is, you can do this anytime, but it would be the best if you're a beginner because you're the weakest then, obviously. But this works for anybody. But just starting off, a lot of people, they feel insecure, so they don't want to go to the gym, which, that's the one place I think anybody should feel secure. Because, unless, you're going to a place where there's a lot of judgment, which usually at most gyms there's not, because everyone's just paying attention to themselves. You can really do just about anything, though. But here's what I'm saying: get your bands, do tricep push downs, pull downs. Chest, if you want to work your mid chest, like I said, you're just doing this with resistance bands. Get a chair, do some decline push-ups, do some normal push-ups, and then go on the chair with your hands, and then do some incline push-ups. You can get like a chair or something and use like the bands around the chair and do some flies if you want to. There's a lot you can do, and there's no excuses for any of it. The only excuse, like I've said in the past multiple times, is if you're injured, or if life is truly getting in the way with scheduling, or if you just have so many problems stacking up on you, whatever that may be. But don't use that as an excuse every day, nonstop, every week, because then you're just self-sabotaging. That's not good. Don't do that to yourself. But, just be disciplined, be consistent. But that's all I'm really got to say. You can do it anywhere, but the one thing you can definitely do anywhere is have the intensity. Go in with every workout knowing I'm gonna make sure this shit's awesome, man. I'm gonna go in there and kick ass, no matter what kind of obstacles you have going on in your current life. But that's all I have to say right now, and I will see you guys in the gym.
All right, so first movement of the day and last chest movement of the day, except for some push-ups and some little bench press pump stuff at the end. We just got incline bench to work on our upper pecs, which is the dominant one you want to work on for bodybuilding. But we're going to be training heavy and intense. If you can get a spotter, that's better. But, you don't need one always. But make sure you're going deep and slow and exploding the way up. And I did 4 sets of this today. And on the second set, I stayed around the same weight. Third and fourth set, I went lower in weight. Now for our triceps, we're going to just be doing some skull crushers. Just really good to hit that long head part of the tricep, which is the outside part of the tricep. Make your arm look thicker from the side. And we're just going to be going slow on the way down, exploding on the way up. Make sure we keep our elbows in. And if you want to make it a little bit more challenging on yourself at the end, when you're doing like partial reps, like as you can see right there, go down on the stretch portion like you were doing, and then convert it to a kind of like a press movement. But then after you can't, get, proper, form out of the stretch on the way down, turn it into a pressing movement.
Hello. Good workout done. Spent some time with the fam. Yeah, it was pretty good. I can't complain very much, I'm pretty tired actually right now. I had a okay-ish pump. My triceps were really pumped at the end. But my chest, just because I was doing pressing movements, I did one workout or exercise of chest. So for that, I can't complain much. And the only thing you guys didn't see is push-ups on a push-up board at the end. And yeah, that's it. You guys just didn't see one set of push-ups on the push-up board. That's it. So, I mean, you guys got to see everything except a few sets. But, I mean, other than that, overall, I said what I said, and I said what I was going to do, and that was a good workout. And you guys seen what that was. And what I mean by all this is you don't need the most top $500,000 a month gym equipment ever. You need the bare essentials to get a good workout in. You might not get the best pump, but you're going to get a really good workout, and honestly, this workout was better than some of my other workouts. Just because, I think personally, if you're like, okay, this is what I have, this is what I can do, you only honestly lock in sometimes a little bit more because you're not thinking too hard about what you're going to do because you only have that certain equipment. So, because in the gym, a lot of times you kind of know what you're roughly going to do because you kind of do the same thing every week or every gym day or whatever it is. But sometimes you want to add on like a back day, you're like, do I do T-bar rows or do I do barbell rows? But if you're doing a home workout and you have a barbell, well, barbell rows, that's all you really have. So don't complain for what you have. You see a bunch of the people in Africa, they have like the little barbells and they have little like stone things they made. A lot of those guys have a really good physiques, and that is because they fake it and they like want to pop off on TikTok or whatever, and they like, this is all we have, but realistically they have like a top gym right next door to them, but you don't see that. You see the behind the scenes or you whatever it is. But yeah, you don't need much. That's all I'm trying to say. And that's just with life in general. Do whatever you can with the resources that you have. The gym will be a teacher for you in all categories. It'll teach you discipline. It'll teach you, like I said, doing with the bare minimum. It'll teach you to keep going when you don't want to, which is, I guess, discipline. I don't know. I'm kind of ranting off right now, but I hope you guys have a very blessed day. Good night. You guys will be seeing this tomorrow on a Sunday. And tomorrow will be leg day at PF. Which also, on that real quick, I hate how they're not 24/7 now. The only reason why we went there, and honestly I'm not going to complain about it, because I had a great workout like I said. They used to be 24/7, and all of a sudden, oh, we're not going to be 24/7, and we're actually going to make you pay more because we added 2 pieces of equipment and a little bit more weights. I think that's so stupid. They used to be $10, but now they're 15, which I'm not going to fully complain about, but whatever not. But I hope you guys have a very good day. And I think this guy's on an electric scooter in the middle of the road. What a day. Bye-bye.